welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to color in, or start on a page in A Million Cute Animals. We're going to be working on the last page in the book, which is this cute owl page. And today we're going to do the background and the moon if we have time for that as well. And for the background, I'm going to use my Caran d'Ache Neocolor 2s. I only have the 15 set. I'm going to use black and ultramarine. And then for the moon, we are going to use some of the metallic watercolor paints that are from Hobby Lobby. So I'll show you real quick the swatches of both. So this is the Neocolor 2s swatched out, and like I said, we're going to use black and ultramarine. And then for the metallic watercolor paint, I'm going to use a little bit of that second color and then use the first color, the that whitish kind of pearl color. But yeah, so let me get set up and zoomed in and we will get started. Okay, actually I think we'll start at the bottom of the image. Move my camera a little bit. I'm sorry, you might hear my son in the background. He's in his room and playing. Okay, so I'm gonna grab these. We're gonna start with the black and I'm gonna go around all the edges with it. It's kind of hard, but I can get in there better with the brush when we go to wet it, so I'm not gonna worry about that too much. I like using the Neos. I don't use them real often, but I do enjoy using them. I'm not the greatest with them though, but they are fun. I do like using them. And they are a good way to get a background done fairly easily and quickly. Sorry, I'm trying to keep it so you can see what I'm doing, but I'm not going to worry too much about this because we will smooth that out with the water brush, hopefully, and if we have to, with more layers. So let me zoom you back out a little bit actually while I do this so you can see the whole thing. Like I said, I'm just bringing this black in just a little from the edge. And we'll go over it with the ultramarine and then fill in the rest of the area with the ultramarine. Let me move my little flag. So yeah. So I hope everybody's been doing good. And everything. Hope everybody had a really good Halloween. I know that's been almost a week ago now, but unfortunately I ended up sick right after Halloween, so I haven't been able to film like I wanted to. I've had a really bad sore throat and couldn't hardly talk or swallow or anything, so yeah, it was a little rough, but I am feeling better now, so that's good. And I'm going to try to get as much filmed for you guys in advance this weekend as I possibly can, so that I can make sure that there's some content going up through the week on the channel. This video I will probably go ahead and release today, but anything else I filmed today, I will wait and schedule it to be released through the week. I'll go ahead and get it filmed and edited and uploaded, but I'll schedule it to be released so that there's something coming out for you all. Hopefully, I want to get back to where there's something coming out for you guys every day, or at least every other day, if not every day. So that's the goal. Hopefully I can get there. We'll see how things go, I guess. So this will look messy, but it will smooth out with the water. And like I say, if we need to, we can always go in with another layer. Having a little bit of a hard time getting up next to the spine here. But again, the water brush will be easier to manipulate to get to go all the way to the edge, so that's what I'm gonna do with that. Okay, so now we'll fill in all the rest with the ultramarine. Start back at the bottom, I guess. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to turn this book a little. Make sure it's still in frame. So I am gonna go over top of the black, as well as fill in the rest of the white space with this color. I love this book here by Lulu Mayo. I think this is my favorite one that she's put out so far. I'm not sure. I have several of her books. I know I don't have the cats or the dogs. And I'm not sure which other ones it is that I don't have. But I love them. I think they're really adorable. And I hadn't colored in this one yet, or the llama book, and I want to get something done in them. This might be a little tricky going over around all these leaves, but I'm gonna try it anyway. I'm gonna try my best. I might get a little quiet trying to focus so that try not to get any in the leaf. I might have to stop and try to sharpen my Neo. But worst case, pencil goes over top of Neo color too, so hopefully I can still make it work, even if I get some inside the leaves. Like that right there. Kind of making a mess. But anyway, yeah, I don't want to bore you all too much, so I might pause, finish filling this in off camera, and come back and we will add the water to it. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I will be right back. Okay, so I've got this all filled in. And so now it is time to activate this with some water and see how it turns out. I just have some paper towel here next to me and my water brush. Get that wet, but not too wet. Okay, so I'm gonna try starting by the moon, and I think because I put black along the edges, I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna try not to get it on the moon like that. I'm gonna try to activate the blue first and work the blue into the black. I'm not gonna worry too much if I go over the stars because I haven't decided yet what I'm gonna use, but I can use gel pen or metallic paint or something to fill those in. So it is okay. And again, I'll probably just do kind of a little section for you on camera, and then I'll go off camera and finish it, and then we'll see, we'll come back and see where we might need to touch things up a bit. Okay, I'll take this into the black here. Try to get that to go into the, all the way over into the spine. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna finish the rest of this off screen. Okay, I'm back and I've got the background finished activating it. And it has pretty much dried. It is curling the paper a little, but I'm not too worried about that at the moment. So I have some areas that kind of could use a little more added to it. So what I'm going to do this time, instead of applying it directly to the page, I'm going to use my water brush, make sure it is wet, and I'm going to take color straight from the tip of the Neo and add that directly to the page. I'm going to try to zoom you in, so hopefully you can see a little better. And I'm gonna try to get a little more color on here. Kind of fill in some of this that's lacking a little. Again, I'm not the greatest with these, so I'm not very good at it. I haven't really used them enough. So I definitely need to practice more with them. But okay. And I'm going to take a little bit more of the black as well. And again, taking the color straight from the tip of the crayon with the water brush and applying it to the bottom of the page and working that in with the blue. And you can do that anywhere it needs more color. You could also just reapply the crayon straight to the page and then activate it again. But when I'm adding to it, I like to use it this way. I am sorry for all the noise in the background. Although he's in there having a blast. Okay. I don't want to pull that paper too much, so I think I'm gonna stop there on that area. I'm gonna add a little bit more of the ultramarine over here as well. Try to smooth that out a little bit better. And maybe a little more along this edge in here. And I have went over quite a few of the leaves, but that's okay. I'm considering using glitter gel pen to fill those in anyway, and so whether I do that or use colored pencil, either one, it will be fine. Not too concerned. And I think I'm just going to add a little bit more of this ultramarine in here as well, right in here. Okay, I think for the most part, I'm somewhat, oh, sorry. I apologize, I was way off camera. I think for the most part, I'm pretty okay with how it looks. It's not the greatest, but I think it will be fine. I might play with it a little more later, but for now, I think I'm okay with this. And we will move on to the moon. So, again, for the moon, I have decided that I'm going to use a set of watercolor paints that I picked up at Hobby Lobby a while back. And I'm going to use a little bit along the edge. I've never blended watercolor paint, and definitely not metallic watercolor paint, but we're gonna see, we're gonna play. I'm gonna use a little bit of this color around the outside edge, and then the center will be this pearl color here. So put a little bit of water on the paint and let that get going, and then we'll get started on the moon. Okay. All right, so take this yellow, move this just a little more so you can see the whole thing. And I'm just going to take this around the edge. Try not to get into the neos with it. Don't want to drag that in on the moon, so. And I'm mainly just putting this more yellow, gold, whatever color, along where the artist has drawn the little lines and dots on there. Okay. There's that. Okay. Now we'll get the pearl color and add this in to the rest of the moon. Brush got a little dry. Let me do this here. Try to go around this feather without going over it. Why brush keeps doing that? Probably because it's about empty. Let me go fill my brush up and I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that. So, we will pick up some more paint. Keep going. Hopefully. Go ahead and go around this owl. Oops. Okay. There is our moon. Okay, so I think that's where we will leave it for today. And when we come back, we will color in the owls, the branch, and the leaves, and stars, and finish this off. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to the channel. And leave me a comment down below. I love to hear from you guys, and it also helps out my channel a great deal. So I will see you all again very soon. Till then, stay safe and happy coloring. Bye guys.